вечер, дорогие друзья. Программа «15 минут до завтра». Я Павел Шилько. У меня сегодня очень особенный гость. Хотя бы потому, что он говорит на английском языке. Если вы понимаете английский язык, то вы сегодня прекрасно проведете вечер. Если нет, то субтитры внизу вам тоже помогут прекрасно его провести. Встречайте невероятно талантливый солист группы De-Phazz и соло-исполнитель Карл Фриерсон.
Карл Фриерсон – джазмен, соліст німецького ейсід-джазового гурту De-Phazz та соло-артист. Американець за походженням, проживає в Німеччині. Його другий дім – Україна. Чудово імпровізує на сцені та на кухні.
Good to see you. Have a sit. Great to have you here.
Oh, it's great to be back in Ukraine. Sorry I brought the snow with me from Germany.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Winter is still kind of pretty good for Kiev, you know, actually. It's, you know, December and we have not had much snow yet.
Yeah, right.
Germany, lots of snow?
It's coming. You know, there was a big worry that in Germany and in Austria, because I live on the border to Germany and Austria and Switzerland, ski area, mountains, beautiful. There was a big worry that, you know, the ski industry would suffer because the snow had not come yet.
Okay.
And they were thinking the ski prices would go up and all of that, but
now it's
coming.
And I was announcing you, I had a little bit of difficulty thinking how it's better to, you know, to announce you as just Karl Frierson or, you know, this tag of, you know, soloist of De-Phazz.
Yes.
I mean, is it both? What are you more?
Well, I'm more Karl Frierson, but, you know, I've been with De-Phazz. I'm a founding member of De-Phazz, and I've been with De-Phazz for 13 years.
Oh, my goodness.
So it's hard to get rid of that, you know.
Okay.
But
And it's not something you want to do, actually, right?
Well,
you enjoy both?
I enjoy both, but of course I like being me more than anything. It's great to have those great clothes on and, you know, on stage looking like, wow, you know, Mr. Lounge music or something like that. But I'm also Karl Frierson.
Okay.
And I want the world to know me for the person that I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why the world has invited you today.
Yes.
You know, to find out who you really are. Okay, so but even the music styles of, you know, De-Phazz and what Karl Frierson is performing as a solo artist is completely different things. Can we say that?
Yeah, you can say it's totally different. You know, with De-Phazz, I like to say it's a costume. It's a style. But with Karl Frierson, I like to say I can take my clothes off, go on the stage naked, and that's me. But not in that.
Okay. Now everybody knows why we have invited Karl Frierson today, you know. It's going to be first time ever striptease show on 15 minutes. Just to remind people, let's just, you know, see a couple of pieces of De-Phazz and then a couple of pieces of Karl Frierson and still talk you know, a bit more about that, okay?
Okay.
That's your teeth, right?
My teeth. Wow, I was so young there. Young and thin and beautiful, and now look at me.
What? What are you now? What are you now? I don't think you have changed much, actually, since then.
I don't think I've changed that much. I mean, of course, it goes let's say emotionally, culturally, things have changed. But I think now the result is that I'm happier than I was actually then. I'm happier and I feel better about myself now than I did.
Maybe you were thinner there, but now it looks like you have more muscles. You know.
Well, you know,
you work out a lot.
I have my own fitness center that I take with me in my luggage, and it's a metal stick about this long, and it has 2 wheels. It's a fitness wheel.
Okay, let's see another piece from De-Phazz, and then we'll go to Karl Frierson. That wasn't a long time ago, was it?
No, but that's when I was old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
now you're back to young times. Okay.
You know, that picture, I have a picture, my passport picture is that with the beard. And of course I was a little heavier. And then the guys look, passport control, and they look at me again. And I always say, that's when I was married. And say, oh, okay.
Now it's okay. Yeah. And now let's see some pieces of Karl Frierson solo stuff.
When the moon is high way up in the sky and them stars.
How would you describe the style you're performing yourself and say in the style of De-Phazz? You have You like those?
I would say soul. I would call it soul. I do what I feel. The songs come to me, ideas just come out of the blue, and I'm very.
You write
thankful
everything yourself?
I write everything. I write everything.
Both,
yeah.
you know, lyrics and the
Right, lyrics and music.
How many songs do you have of your own repertoire?
My own repertoire, songs that are finished, I would say at least 20, 25
cool.
songs. But songs that have not been
Right.
the ideas, I would say at least 100. It's really, I'd really like to become world famous. Then I can sit home and work on the song.
Oh, well, it might come to you.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Let's see another piece of your song.
Deepest confessions are now released, 'cause only you can light my fire.
So this is more you. You're a soul
that's
guy.
me.
You're a soul guy. Okay,
that's
but how would you describe what is the? Because you know when you read about De-Phazz, right, in press, you know, all over the internet, it's like you can find whatever ways they describe the music of De-Phazz.
Right.
What would be? How would you call it? What's the style? Or it's like too many things put together in one bowl or something?
It's many things put together. I mean, De-Phazz, the name De-Phazz means Destination PHuture Jazz.
Okay.
And the idea was that, you know, with jazz, that the wheel is already rolling, it's already round. There's no need to reinvent the wheel, but you can take elements around and put it, you can modify, you know.
Because this is true that now you cannot actually come up with anything completely new in the music. Is it true? The only thing you can do is kind of find, you know, those pieces there and there and there and put them in a completely different combination.
Right.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you find what is pleasing to your soul, what is
Right.
pleasing to your heart, and that's and it can be a mixture of a lot of things.
Let's go back talking about Ukraine. You know, you've been coming to Ukraine lately pretty often, which is which is pretty good for us.
This is my second home.
Okay, it's your second home. Okay, why Ukraine? Why Ukraine?
Well,
what's special about it?
It's very simple. I feel very loved here.
Okay.
And I go to where the love is. My music is very, very well appreciated here.
Okay.
More so than in Germany.
Okay.
I mean, I have big guys like this who come to me and they say things like, Karl, and I think, oh God, yeah, yes. You make me cry. Your music is so. And I think, wow.
People in Ukraine?
Yeah. You going to vodka? Chut.
By the way, you know, since Ukraine is your second, actually, so you were born in States, right? You lived there like for 18 years or so.
18 years.
Then you moved to Germany.
Germany.
Now you're like between Germany and Ukraine.
Yes, Germany, Ukraine, Spain. I'm working with a Spanish project as well, and I've been with these guys for maybe 3 years.
I heard, at least it was written somewhere, that you were given, that you've given interviews saying that you were thinking even to buy a flat in Ukraine and to have to have Ukraine as one of your homes together with Germany.
Exactly.
Living like in both countries.
I'm really thinking. I wanted to do it the end of this year.
Okay.
But there are little things that have happened right now, and I want to maybe wait a little bit longer. But the idea is not finished.
Okay. Now let me help you with something. Okay. Since you're going to be still spending a lot of time in Ukraine, and as you say, you want to learn Ukrainian, right?
Right.
So I'm going to help you with some stuff today.
Okay. All right.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, the special lesson of Ukrainian language to Karl.
Okay.
Well, let's start. I prepared like a little phrase book for you.
Okay.
Okay. And it's going to be pretty simple because, I'm using just because I know that it's not that easy to pronounce Ukrainian words reading them. But that's why, I found some special English words that in a combination sound like Ukrainian phrase. So we know that you want to buy a flat in Ukraine and particularly in Lviv, right? So I want to buy a flat in Lviv.
Okay.
In Ukrainian would be Хочу квартиру у Львові. This is how you can read it. No. Can you read it?
Yeah. Хочу квартиру у Львові.
Yeah.
Хочу квартиру у Львові.
That's helping. Okay, so let's go to another phrase. I like pretty girls.
Oh,
yeah?
Yes. Da.
Don't you?
Yeah.
Da. That's another reason you like coming to Ukraine, isn't it?
Well, I'm not a woman eater. I'm not like one of those guys.
You're a woman drinker. Yeah.
No,
which is softer version.
Yeah. Of course, the beauty of, even in Russia, people, they go, oh, the Russian women are so beautiful, so beautiful. And if you go to any Russian woman and you say, you are so beautiful. The Russian beauty, Russian. She says something like, oh, my mother or my grandmother is Ukrainian.
Okay, so let's see what Ukrainian stands for that. Я люблю чарівних дівчат. So here's what I found. Here's what I found for you, okay?
Okay.
Can you read it?
Yeah. Yellow blue chair, evening chat.
Yeah? Yeah? That's helping? Yellow, blue, чарівний дівчат.
But it's hard to compare a beautiful Ukrainian woman to a yellow blue chair.
I know. Just, for the pronunciation reasons. Okay, let's go further. Следующий. Well, since you're going to be, performing in Ukraine, you need to be talking about your fees and stuff, okay? So we need to teach you a couple of phrases, at least one phrase, how to do that in Ukrainian. So say, somebody is talking to you and say, my performance costs whatever гривнас, yeah? So in Ukrainian, that'll be like that. Виступ коштує гривень. Виступ коштує гривень?
Виступ коштує гривень. Okay. Виступ коштує гривень. Виступ коштує гривень. Okay.
And actually, I like, this part because this is like, agree? When?
Okay.
The next one will be, since, you're in Ukraine and people drink here. Well, do you drink, by the way?
I drink. I'm more of a wine drinker.
Give me a bottle of vodka. In Ukrainian would go like that. Дайте мені пляшку горілки, which, I came up with something special for you here.
Дайте мені пляшку горілки.
Yeah?
Okay.
But since, people can get angry sometimes. And just in case, we'd like to teach you one phrase that maybe at some point you will need to use. Okay? So that'll be, the English version is, okay, maybe you will need to use it.
Okay.
In Ukrainian, that'll be...
Пищу-дупу.
But say it more loud, because then they will not understand. This is the phrase that you should...
Пищу-дупу!
Yeah.
Пищу-дупу! Пищу-дупу.
Okay, so officially you're almost Ukrainian starting at this point, yeah? Your applause, guys.
Thank you.
I would like to play with you one little game that I've invented for you. Well, since you were born in States, you lived there, many years, then you lived and worked in Germany, and now Ukraine is like your second, third, whatever home. I'm going to be showing you 3 slides.
Okay.
Each of them is representing like 3 different things, but each time you need to pick only one.
Okay.
One thing on the slide.
Okay.
And explaining why is that.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start with this one.
All right.
Hamburger, sausages, and borscht. Okay, what would you pick? If only one choice. Yes.
This is not political because it's not. I would pick the borscht.
Yeah?
I would pick the borscht. Yeah.
Why?
Because first of all, I cook as a hobby, and I never tell anyone I'm a great singer, I'm a great entertainer, a great performer, but I will say that I'm a great cook.
Really?
I really am a great cook. And borscht
is your specialty?
It's one of my specialties. I like borscht, shuba I can cook, shuba I can make.
Oh.
Solyanka.
Huh?
Solyanka I do also.
Solyanka? Because it's a little bit German actually, solyanka, isn't it?
Well, it has a lot of...
Yeah.
Some like
whatever's left in the fridge, you just put it there, yeah?
And just to tell you a quick story about my borscht, what I love to do with, starting with De-Phazz, traveling around the world, going places, trying nice dishes, then coming back home and cooking them,
Yeah.
And when I first became addicted to borscht, I cooked it, and there was a neighbor of mine from, well, not Russia, from Kazakhstan, somewhere like that, but, grew up in Russia, this kind of thing. And I had him try my borscht, and he tried it, and he asked me if I knew his grandmother.
Really?
So when you can cook like a grandmother, you know you're good.
Okay. Okay, so let's go further.
Obama.
Okay. This one will be fast. Let's go further.
Because he's black. Yeah. No. Oh, BMW.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why not Tavria? You like Ukraine.
They're nice cars, but I need space.
Yeah?
I need space.
I think, you know what is the thing? Everything in this world is about the balance, right?
yes.
Look at Germany. I actually love the culture and stuff, but you know, in Germany you have beautiful cars
Right.
and almost nice-looking women, okay?
You can say ugly. It's okay.
Yeah, ugly. Yeah, I was looking for the word, thanks. In Ukraine, there's this balance. You have great-looking girls and these type of cars. I'd rather take this, you know? I mean, as a balance.
Exactly. Yeah,
Choice. Okay, so let's go the next one. The capitals. Which one of those three countries you like the most? You know, there's Kiev, Berlin, and Washington.
Well, this is a bad selection of pictures. They should all be shown at nighttime.
Okay.
Because when you see the nighttime in Berlin, you think, wow, that's beautiful. The Lincoln Memorial, that's really nice as well. But with the spirit, you know, the plaza here in Ukraine, that's the Orange Revolution, that kind of thing. You think about the hope and the change and the hearts of the people and where they want to go. This is more powerful.
At least we can still think about that it's so powerful, but yeah, unfortunately.
Well, the hope will be alive as long as we.
Let's call it the motherland of hope. In a way.
Yes.
Okay, so the next one. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Modern Talking, or VV?
Mr. Skripke.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You like him?
This is Oleg, yes.
Yeah, you like him?
He was young at that time, yeah. Younger
Yeah, that was
picture,
like, I guess, the picture taken 7 years ago or so.
I like him. I think he's a cool guy. And you know, I would like to somehow maybe one day do a corporation song, something with him. You
That
know,
would be nice.
It's a very, very funny kind of thing because he's a funny guy.
Yeah, he is. He's got a very great sense of humor.
Yeah,
He's a very musical guy.
yeah.
Okay. And the next one, the easiest one, I guess.
Well, of course, the American woman. Of course, no, just kidding. Yeah.
This one goes without saying.
There should be pictures of hearts, the inside of the hearts, and the most beautiful heart. Because
Well, she's got pretty good heart here. Look at that one.
Well, yeah.
No, I know. What's the most important in a woman for you?
Oh God. Sense of humor.
Okay.
She has to be quite funny.
Okay.
She's quite funny, yeah. Because when you're funny, it's really like and this beauty comes out.
Right.
It comes out, and I really like.
Is it important that she keeps, you know, being funny during sex, or this is where the only time she
only if she's
should
not laughing.
stop?
Only if she's not laughing at me.
Okay.
You know. If I'm standing there naked and she goes, that's not funny.
The rest is okay.
The rest is okay.
Okay. You know, let me use a little bit as an expert. You know, well, you've been in music for how many years already?
Oh, God. Actually, my first performance was, I was 2.5 years old singing.
Oh, really?
That was my first contact with an audience, singing before lots of people.
What were you singing?
I was singing in my mother's church a song, the Lord's Prayer, and it was a very complicated classical version of a song. And I, as a young 2.5-year-old, did that song, and it was like, wow, he's special. We have to do something with him. He's one of those genius kind of singing kind of kids. So I was always in different programs for kids who have, wow, you know, this talent.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about Ukrainian music. I'm going to show you some pieces of Ukrainian songs.
Okay.
And I would like you just, you know, openly say what you think about them. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's start with this one.
I think it's nice.
Yeah.
I think it's nice.
Different, not your type of music, or
I like it. I would go to a concert.
the next one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like her? Yeah.
She sounds like she looks,
Yeah.
or she looks like she sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's very important, yeah, the combination.
Well, it helps.
The next one.
Знов дорога повела від села
This is Elton John of Ukraine.
Okay. But that's not his boyfriend. He was holding.
No. So let's keep that. No comments.
I would
Please don't say
listen
anything nice just to be nice.
No. I would really listen to him if I'm visiting when I go to Krim, if I'm in Koktebel.
Okay.
And I'm going to the lake. If I'm going to my most favorite nude beach.
Okay.
If I'm going there,
Tell me about that.
What I would listen. That music is very happy. It's very happy.
You know, I'm not so much interested in music. You really like going to this new beach?
I do.
Yeah?
I tell you, my first time going to.
I mean, you're going as a visitor or as a special guest?
Well, I go as a visitor. As a special. The special guest stuff is. I started as special guest, but I really like. I like being there. I don't need to go to Nepal, India, these places, Koktebel is my Nepal.
Okay.
That's my India. That's my spiritual place.
Nude beach.
I don't go there, and I don't go to the nude beaches to look at the naked women. I go there to feel the sun on my body and to jump in the water and feel everything. It's a wonderful feeling. My mother said as a child I would always take my clothes off and run around the house naked.
Oh, really?
So maybe that's a part of me that's still there.
Okay, but you still haven't done it ever on the stage yet.
Yes, I have.
You have?
I have. There were the earlier days of De-Phazz.
Okay.
There was a song that I would sing, and after each, I would take a small part of clothing off. And at the end of the song, I would turn my back to the audience and remove everything. So that would be, yeah. That's when I was young and crazy.
Okay, one more piece, please. You like it?
Zlata, 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 Zlata! Yeah, she's great.
Yeah?
The first, I would say the first Ukrainian voice that I fell in love with was Zlata Ognjevich's voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Since we're talking about singing, what? Can I play another game with you?
Sure.
Just the one? Sure. Okay, so the part of the game will be this piece.
Okay.
I guess you're pretty much familiar with that? You can still...
Hey, I know what that is.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
What it's going to be, right now on the screen, you're going to see like lots of pictures changing very, very fast, okay? Then at some point, whenever you want, you just say stop.
Okay.
And then you're going to see the name of the song, and I would like you to, do like 15, 20 seconds, improvisation on that song.
Okay.
Or something.
Okay.
Because everybody knows the first thing you can read, you can read when you read about Karl Frierson is the guy is great at the improvisation. And he can do any song in his own manner.
Oh,
That's
God.
true, right?
Okay.
Yeah, everybody's ready for that?
Yeah.
Woo! Let's check if the mic is
on.
Yeah, it's on. Okay, cool. Okay.
Stop! That's too easy.
Is it?
Yeah, because you know the history behind this song.
Yeah.
It's a
Ukrainian
it's
song.
Ukrainian
of course,
song.
it started
really
in
is,
Ukraine. It was done by a choir a long, long time ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is one of my favorite songs.
Really? So
Yeah.
what?
God.
You can do some? Yeah.
Summertime, and the living is easy. A fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Oh, your dad is rich, and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry.
Bravo! Еще, да? Let's do one more.
Okay. Stop!
No, that was Nirvana. The first was Nirvana. Can you do Nirvana?
Nirvana?
Okay, then you can do Michael. So, since it's like both stopped almost at the same time.
Michael Jackson.
It's that guy, he was pretty famous a long time ago.
people always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. But you came and stood right by me. I could smell her sweet perfume. She came into the room, and it happened much too soon. Hey, Billie Jean is not my lover. No, no, no.
But is it, you know, you say if like in 5 minutes I would ask you to perform the same song, you would improvise it completely different?
It'll be totally
You
different,
have something going on different in your mind. What's happening in your mind when you do that?
Well, I'm actually connecting to the audience. I feel like I'm a middleman, you know,
Okay.
and I feel the energy from the audience, and I try to put that energy into what I'm doing on the stage.
Дорогие друзья, в гостях сегодня Карл Фриерсон. Ваши аплодисменты. Thank you so much, Carl.
Thank you.
It was
Thank you.
great pleasure. Great pleasure. Увидимся. 15 минут до завтра. Спасибо.